welcome back to Warforged Miniatures. Today's video was supposed to be about 3D resin printing, but I have completely failed at that this week. I had a bunch of misprints and just made a complete mess. Didn't have enough time to get that video completely done, so that will be coming in the future once I figure out how to freaking get this printer to work. So today I wanted to just kind of go over and react to the winners of the Nova Open. I found a video online of the award ceremony. Not going to watch the whole video because it's an hour and 35 minutes long, but we're going to go through and just kind of skip to the parts where they show the winning model in each category and just kind of react to that and see how freaking awesome some of the Nova Open winners are. The Nova Open painting competition capital palette, if you're not familiar with it, it's probably one of the bigger painting competitions in the world, for miniature painting at least. And if you've been following the channel, you know I'm competing in Golden Demon next year. The nice thing about Capital Palette, which is kind of unique, is that you don't have to just paint Warhammer. You can kind of paint anything, busts, miniatures, you can do like little dioramas. So it's like a lot more of a broad range of miniatures and a lot more winners essentially, because they give out a lot of medals and it's pretty cool. So if you do have time to watch the whole thing or go through the entire Nova Open category, I'd recommend it. All right, let's get into this Capital Palette winners columns here. So it looks like for the single model small was the first one they started with in the Apprentice category, and the winner was Robert Hoff. And just right off the bat, very cool little get right here. Good NMM. Pretty great for an apprentice. I'm guessing this is like younger kids or something like that, or like pretty early on to painting. So definitely pretty cool. I'm excited to see where this goes. So as you can see, this video is super long. I'm not recording the audio for it right now, but it's super long and it's just them kind of giving away all their all the different rewards for like all the different people. There's like a ton of people just like coming up and getting rewards. So they don't really show all of the models, which is kind of a little frustrating because I was hoping I'd see like a full list of everything, but they didn't really do that. They kind of just show the winners of everything. Tejas Monteverde, and this is the winner of the Apprentice Gold Bust category. Pretty awesome bust overall. I think this would be like a lot of fun to paint. Some serious like Gandalf, Radagast vibes kind of thing. The little owl under the hat. I dig it though. Very cool. And that, again, that's what's really cool about the Capital Palette, is that, you know, you can paint like busts like this and probably get to see like a lot of cool models. Nova's definitely going to be a place I want to go in the future. Okay, and here's the next one. This is Apprentice Diorama, and this was the winner, Carter Bates. Rubicon Denied. Freaking awesome. That's just like, I mean, it definitely seems like they're like the micro scale or whatever. Can't really tell the scale with, you know, from here, but it definitely looks like they're like the micro scale. Just an overall cool scene. I love the water effects. The water effects are really well done. And just like, you know, a lot of storytelling all in one little diorama. Well, that's what's cool about the dioramas, is you can like really tell a story, do a lot more. And that's definitely something I will be doing more of on the channel. I'm already thinking about dioramas I want to make, so I'm excited about that. And this was a great start to the Nova Open. And this is the vehicle category for apprentices. And it looks like Andrew Reitz is the winner for this little micro machine. Very cool. I love the like little graffiti he's got on there. I wish I could like zoom in and like get a good look at him. An orc looted rhino. That's cool. That's pretty cool. It's a rhino. I should have read that. But yeah, that's cool. I like the little tower they have on it, and I love all the little like graffiti, orc graffiti on there. It's very awesome. And here is best in division for apprentices. So this is the best in the entire group of apprentice categories. And the winner, Spencer Waters, is with this Hollow in the Undead Asylum. I feel like, I mean, the fact that this dude's an apprentice is crazy. He's really talented. OSL effect is on point. Very cool little display piece. Creepy face. The OSL, he nailed that. And yeah, makes sense why he got Best in Division for the Apprentice category. And now we're moving up to the Journeyman. I guess, I think that it goes Apprentice, Journeyman, and I think there's a Masters category. So this is the Journeyman single small model, and the winner, Joanna Valenzuela, the Traveler. I think this is awesome. I love the mouse. I love the little, what would you call it, like a gnome sitting on there? That is so awesome. Really dynamic base. Really gives you like the full vibe of the scene she's going for. I really do love this a lot. This is a super awesome one. The little berries on there. And I think that, man, I want to see like a freaking animation of these guys. Like this would be like a cool little, like it really just gives you like a whole story, a whole aesthetic. And I think that's really awesome. Whoever made this model is very talented. And the painting is just impeccable. Really love this one. This is great. And for the Journeyman section, single model large category, it looks like we got Evan Pawlikowski, the Ranger. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a miniature from Miniac. And I think I might even have the sticker from when I bought something from Miniac, so I'll put that up if I do have that. Really well painted. I think Miniac even has like a whole tutorial on how to paint this, so I'm wondering if he followed that or if he just kind of like did it himself. But it's an awesome model. It's cool. I love the severed head and like the evil elf aesthetic. Very sweet. Can't go wrong with a wood elf. Pretty dope. Very, very well done. And for the Journeyman bust category, we have That's Captain to You by Michael Blonsky. Little pirate wench lady. Super well painted. Again, obviously, I don't know why I keep saying that. It's obvious that the winners of the painting competition have well painted miniatures. But it's cool. I love the colors. Very cool color palette. And yeah, speaks for itself. Pretty awesome pirate lady. Congratulations, Michael. And on to diorama for the Journeyman. We have John Cleary with All That Skitters Is Not Gold. And that is awesome. I love that. It's a little dwarf mining for gold with the spider about to leap upon him. That is super cool. I love the little, looks like this is like glowing maybe. Like he's got like a little lantern on there, which adds a little glow effect onto everything, but not overpowering. And I just, that is super sweet. Love the tall base. Really, really well done diorama. Nice job, John. Pretty freaking awesome. And for the unit and squad best in category for Journeyman, we got Robert Matt with The Pursuit of Happiness. And now these little miniatures are from Roman Lapats. He came up with these like little spacemen, and I've seen so many awesome little mini dioramas made with them. They're like super tiny little space dudes, and they're hysterical. And this is awesome. This is one of the better ones I've seen. There's a lot of cool ones. I definitely recommend checking Roman out if you don't know who that is. But I love this. It's just like a whole journey of him. The Pursuit of Happiness. I love that. So starts down in the icy crap, moves into the lava. Looks like a dimensional portal with like an alien, and then to heaven in the end with a little brush and a happy smiley face. That's really awesome. Very well done. And for vehicle for the Journeyman, we have best in category Stephen Wayne for hello there. Little mech suit dude just kind of waving to you. This is cool. This reminds me of that I think it was Love, Death, and Robots. They did like a episode where like farmers wore like mech suits. I don't know why that just kind of like reminded me of that. It's like that, or kind of like gives like a Fallout aesthetic, but I really like that. That's really cool. The weathering is well done. Just it's amazing to see how these people just like kind of create little stories with just such miniature little pieces of plastic. It's pretty awesome. And I know I've been blocking off like who's been presenting here, but we've had Vince Venturella, we got Sam Lenz, and then it looks like next we got Eric Swinson. So a lot of pretty popular painters giving away the reward, so that's pretty cool. Eric was the guy that I took that class from when I did the bust. If you don't know who that is, definitely give him a follow. He's awesome. So is Sam Lenz, the guy who was previously, and Vince. They're all great follows on YouTube. And now we're on to the Masterclass category. This is single model small Masterclass best Raphael Boyan. You may recognize this. This guy, I'm pretty sure, won a Golden Demon for this exact one. This is a freaking awesome miniature. I know that we've reviewed this on the channel before. He definitely deserves every single award he got for this. He sculpted this entire thing. This is all a like personal sculpt that he did in like 3D sculpting, and printed and painted. So it's all like literally from the ground up. This is not a model that I think you might be able to buy it from him, but it wasn't like an existing model. So pretty awesome. And then obviously super well painted, very awesome miniature, and the base is super cool, and it all part of the sculpting. So really well done. And this is the single model large in the Masterclass category. Lucas Zaba with the Fly Knight, Super Fly Knight. I mean, it's just awesome. This looks like a freaking cartoon. It's so well painted. Makes sense. This is in the Masterclass. These people are just, it's insane how far behind I am. But super well painted. I like his little like, I don't know if you can see it. I'll move this up a little bit. See this like Zaba down here in the corner? That's cool. Yeah, just an awesome miniature. Very cool. I wonder if he sculpted that. I love the fly, like the giant fly head. He did the eyes so well. That's so awesome. All right, and now we're on to Masterclass Bust by Joshua Harris. We got this like orc goblin man. I mean, so well painted. I'm gonna keep saying it. I love the, just the difference in skin tone. You can see like the gradual skin tone changes. The like resin gooey mouth, that's so good. The snot, super awesome painting. I love the hair too, the little hair sticking out and hair on the chest and the shoulders. Super epic. And here is the Masterclass Best in Category by Chris Shuri. This I have seen before. I saw this on, I think it was Instagram. So freaking awesome. This is such a well painted diorama, like little diorama miniature. The robot, again, it kind of gives you like that Fallout-y vibe, but with that like little goblin lady, like just so cool. I mean, there's so much detail in every single piece of this miniature, literally from the top to the bottom. You have like cool little well-painted little giblets everywhere. Little mini robots kind of like doing work up in the top here, and then you see another one down at the bottom. This lady getting the work done on this. This is so awesome. Even like the little schematics, so well painted. I did see like some stuff on Instagram and Facebook of like this in like work in progress stages, and it's just amazing. So really well deserved, well painted, amazing diary. And now Masterclass Unit/Squad, and Best in Category TD McDonald. And it looks like we got some Cadian troopers. Back to the Warhammer aesthetic, the very cool little squad here. And we have the Masterclass Vehicle Best in Category, John Marigotta. And we got just a walking So it looks like a walker from Star Wars almost, but it's not. I know that. Maybe this is Warhammer. I actually don't know, but it's very cool, well weathered, well painted. Even the base is done well. Super cool. And we have the best in category for sculpting, which makes total sense. We already talked about this. This was a sculpt by that Raphael Boyan. Dude did work. Got a ton of awards for it and well deserved. So super awesome miniature there. That would be, I wonder if he's selling that. I would buy that. Okay, and this is the fan favorite. Pretty cool. Zombies attacking gay bears, maybe? I don't know. And then, yeah, the overall best in show winner was that Chris Shuri with, this little diorama here, which I think was very, very well deserved. And I can totally see why most people would have picked that. And that was the winners of the Capital Palette from Nova Open. I think super talented, definitely going to Nova. I gotta get myself to Nova maybe next year, hopefully. I really love how diverse the miniatures were and how much different stuff you get to see. And that's got to be a hard competition to judge because you're not just judging like Warhammer. You're literally, there's so much there. So that was very cool. Thanks for watching this video, you guys. I know it wasn't exactly the 3D printing video I planned, but yeah, I think this was cool. I really like reviewing this stuff and like reacting to these miniatures with you guys. So if you like that, let me know down below. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that you're notified when the next video comes out. Was gonna react to Space King in this video, but that's like a 30-minute thing, so that video would be super long. So I'm thinking about just doing like a bonus episode where I react to that and we don't really cut it up too much. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, you guys, thanks again for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.